Robert Butler, class of 1964. Three-sport athlete, football, basketball, baseball. Won 8 letters in varsity sports. Member of the Times Record All-City First Team as a defensive back. Member of the All-Eastern Conference First Team as the quarterback. Starter on the successful 13-3 varsity basketball team. Outstanding pitcher and hitter on the varsity baseball team. Won the batting title as a member of the Menands American Legion team. A hospital corpsman in the U.S. Navy. Was an all-Navy football player for 3 years.
Welcome, Robert Butler. Thank you, Mr. Weaver, Superintendent, everybody. Thank you very much for letting me do something I wanted to do my whole life. That's public speaking. Okay, I just want to thank a few people. I was just going to start at the high school. Now I see some of my friends here, the first guys I met when I moved to Waterloo. Billy Neaton, Donovan Brankin, and Tommy Bain. I was always taught to play with older guys, and to get better with older guys, and they are older than I am. and the effort that it took for those guys to get permission and sign out and actually get the senior bus to bring them here, I think I have to acknowledge them for showing appreciate it. I know they didn't back some. Okay. Let's move on to football. What we did, we played at 13th Street before the dome, before the firehouse. It was all field. That's all we did was play all the time. And you got better when you played with older guys. And we moved to Jimmy Foley's backyard to play basketball. And after that, we'd go over to Harry's store, get maybe a pack of Creamfield donuts and a soda for 20 cents. I was in there one time. I had 15 cents. And I asked, I believe it was Mr. Hicks is here somewhere. But I borrowed a nickel to get that on it, and he politely said he wasn't going to break a quarter. So I didn't do that. And Mr. and Mrs. Foley, who are no longer with us, were the young ones that ever came up to any of our games. But anyways, I moved on to the Civic Center, where I think you all know George Rowe. He's in the Hall of Fame. These are the things regular coaches didn't teach you. Secret ways of getting rebounds and this and that and everything. And then finally to the high school where we met another Hall of Fame coach, Ralph Nash. We all know Walt Nash. And just a couple of things about football that I see guys that I play with there. We used to have the nutcracker where all this running backs and ends and stuff, we have to go against the guys who actually like to do hitting. Like the tackle, like Spiro Curtigo, another inductee. Well, we'd get in line, and me and Neaton and guys, we look, we count, see, where's Spiro? It was the 5th one, so we go, okay, wait, no. I'm 4, and it's like a Benny Hill skid trying to get away from this. No, we didn't get to. And then after practice, Ralph Nash would make us run sprints. And of course, he'd have me, of all people, run with Donnie Fogle, who was a Section 2 champion, I think. Andy Jukin, halfback, Pete Swoda, Peter Grimes, me. And I, for the first 5 yards, I owned them, and then I got nothing but singers. And Nash would come up to me and say, Butler, you'd be slaughtering up. If you ran a race with a pregnant woman, you'd come in 3rd. And then on to to American Legion where I played with. These guys were all, like I said, older than me. They're pushing 80. I'm in the early 60s. They're in their 80s almost. And I went early to American Legion. I didn't, the first year was a learning experience, but I learned from guys that are older than me. And then there I met the best hitter of a baseball I've ever seen, Davey Fruccio. The ball, he hit the ball farther than anybody I've ever seen. I've seen a lot of guys hit. Then it was on to the Navy. And then, and last Saturday we had our 50th reunion, and Donna Bell was nice enough to give us a tour of the school. And there's a lot of difference, but I remember walking down the hall and meeting a girl there, that lady Mary. Anyway.
Love you, Butts.
Well, she was here with the boys. But anyway, thank you very much. Thanks, everybody. Thank you.